Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is a bit weird for me because I am filming on a camera. I do have another YouTube channel which I might be talking about in the future. I used to have a camera in the very beginning, then I sold it because it was a very crappy cheap camera and I filmed on my iPhone, but I decided I really wanted to invest in a better camera. It's still not one of the best, most expensive ones because I don't have the money for it, but I do hope that this one, you know, has nice quality, better quality than the iPhone, but again, I don't know, so bear with me please as we try and figure this out. I hope this is even recording. I think it is. Like, hey, hello, welcome back. I am in a different area, by the way. If you've watched my previous videos, I changed where I have my setup. I used to have this tiny little corner in our bedroom, but it was so dark in there and I had so little room that I've been meaning to move my setup to this area. So I redid our library room. So I have like 3 bookshelves here full with books, but I still had a lot of space here on this desk to have my setup. So now we are here and I'm also changing it out to be match the rest of my apartment, so it's less pink and, you know, cute girlish, and it's a bit more neutral and natural, which I really like. And yeah, that's how I decorate the rest of the apartment as well, so it just fits in better, you know, with the plants and the candles and everything. So I really like it so far. It's still work in progress, but yeah. Anyway, I thought this cozy setup, you know, it kind of inspired me to want to make this video. I'm so sorry, my cats are being so annoying. They don't want to go inside, but they also don't want to be locked out. She didn't want to go inside. Of course she didn't. Anyway, the cozy fall aesthetic kind of inspired me to also want to chat about some of the cozy fall games that we get to play. I mean, any day really, but to me they just really feel like they fit autumn and are especially perfect in this, to me, very cozy season, you know. So yeah, let's chat about them. The first one I really want to talk about is Lemon Cake, which I was so lucky to get a game key for this one because this finally released on the Nintendo Switch. So this was a game that was already out on Steam, but it is now also playable on Nintendo Switch, and of course, because it's such a cozy and cute game, it lends itself perfectly for the Nintendo Switch in my opinion, and I love playing this one handheld. You get to open your own little bakery and it's so adorable. You have this little spooky guy that's helping you. There's a little bit of gardening too. The art style is so incredibly cute, and I really associate baking with the fall season. It's always the season that's really inspiring me to bake apple pies and cinnamon rolls and all of the good stuff. I make my own applesauce and then I make little pancakes with those, and just the smell of freshly baked goods with cinnamon or anything else just is so fall to me. So playing a little bakery game definitely fits that vibe. So that's the first one I would highly recommend. And yeah, for my fellow Switch gamers out there, it is now also available on the Nintendo Switch. It is also on Steam, so whatever you prefer. If you have a Steam Deck, for example, you can also play it on there. But yeah, it is on the Nintendo Switch now if you want to check that out. Then the next game that I want to talk about is Ooblets, which is now also finally on the Nintendo Switch for a couple of weeks now. And it is such a cute game. You do a lot of farming and you have these cute little Ooblets, magical creatures that you get to collect, and they can follow you around, and lots of them give me very much like fall vibes. There's this cute little mushroom guy and yeah, this is another cozy game that I feel like, again, of course you can play them whenever you want, but it's especially good during this cozy fall season. Then we have one that fits the spooky fall vibes, you know, because of course Halloween is also in the month of October, so I just think that fits really well, and it's Cult of the Lamb. Of course, this one is like, it's cute, but it's also a bit more creepy and bloody and gory, which is why it fits a lot with the spooky Halloween vibes, and you get to build your own cult. So that is very interesting. You are this cute little lamb that's possessed by this devil and you kind of work for him. So you were brought as a lamb to the slaughter, but you've got sort of like revived by this monster. And yeah, now you get to have your own cult, and your cult followers will, you know, like sort of build your base. So it is essentially still a really cozy farming, building, gathering, crafting kind of game, just in a spooky jacket. Really. And I've loved it so far. The soundtrack also is really, really great. I cannot go without mentioning Cozy Grove. I mean, it fits everything for the fall aesthetic for me. This is like the perfect fall game in my opinion. The soundtrack, the vibes, the fact that you are on this sort of like spooky island, you are, you know, a spirit scout and you work with ghosts. It just fits perfect with fall, autumn, Halloween, spooky season as well. And it is so cozy, as the name, you know, will suggest. It's similar-ish to Animal Crossing because it runs on a real-time mechanic, and you're really supposed to just take it slow, and you get to play for like an hour each day, and then you kind of run out of tasks, and it's really progression-based day by day. It's just perfect for the season. Okay, moving on, we have Kitaria Fables. I have played this one on the channel. We did a little live stream where I played it, so if you want to watch that, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it is up on my YouTube, so you can rewatch it to see what it's like. I just think it fits fall because of the aesthetic again, the art style. You can do a lot of cozy stuff such as gardening and crafting, gathering and stuff, but it's also more RPG fighting. There's a lot of like magic involved, there's a cool story, and I just love the art style. I don't know, something about this art style just makes me think of fall, if that makes sense. I don't really know why, it's just a feeling I get. But it's a really fun game and would definitely recommend it. Okay, last on my like official list is one that I actually haven't played, so that's why it's last, because it's kind of difficult to recommend, but it's Calico, and I just looking at the trailer, the art style, what you get to do, and listening to the soundtrack, I just feel like it fits with fall, and I will definitely be checking it out very, very soon. Somewhere this month or next month, I'll definitely start playing it. You run your own little sort of like cat cafe bakery thing again. It just looks so adorable, but also funny, and I do believe you can be like a witch maybe, so you know, that fits fall. So. Then I have two more bonus games that I just want to mention, but they're very popular and I've talked about them before. First, of course, is Stardew Valley. I just want to mention this game because it has actual seasons. So there is a fall season, which is superior in my opinion. The soundtrack changes, of course, the whole look of the game changes when it's fall, and it's stunning and beautiful. And you know, you get to harvest and plant different crops and plants because of the season. So it's very ingrained with the seasons because of course farming is very season based. So yeah, I just love it so much. And then we also have My Time at Portia, which doesn't run as amazing on the Nintendo Switch. So if you get the opportunity to play this on Steam or on the Steam Deck, for example, I would definitely recommend that. I still have played hours and hours on the Nintendo Switch, and to be honest, for me it was fine, but just be aware that there's definitely some bugs on the Nintendo Switch. But this one is another, like, it's farming, but it's definitely more focused on the crafting and exploring, but it's also season based, so that is why I just also want to mention it, because you actually get to experience the fall season in game. So that is it for my cozy fall games to play recommendation list. All of these can be played on a Nintendo Switch, but most, if not all of these, are also available on Steam if you want to play them on there. So whatever is your platform, there's probably something for you in here. And yeah, again, I really just want to highlight Lemon Cake because the developers were so kind to send me a key for this one, and it is now finally released on Nintendo Switch. But all of these games for me fit this season very, very well. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you want to follow any of my other social media or join my Discord, all of them are linked in my description box down below. Feel free to do so. And if you like this video, maybe subscribe if you want to, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.